Rovers, fresh off the back of that home victory against Southampton, now turn to Leicester City on the road. Does our season start now? Or, of course, is there still more work to do? We're going to get into it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video today. We look forward to, of course, the next round of games for Blackburn Rovers, and can we get some results together to start climbing up the table? Well, I've chatted with the lads and we've got their opinions, and I'll showcase you those in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been, hit the old subscribe. Your one-stop shop for Blackburn Rovers is right here, and a big shout out to the members and the patrons. You know who you are. Of course, we're trying to set a like target here for these videos, 30 likes if you don't mind, to get us moving in the right direction, of course, and subscribe if you're new. But let's get into it and have a look at what's coming for Blackburn Rovers right around the corner. And we'll talk just to wrap this sucker up, because I know Holmesy used to go to bed. It's late. But bringing this back on the screen right now. Where are we? We're here. We are there. We are bloody everywhere. Back to the form or the situation in the league. Of course, we are 21st. We've got 3 games left before the next international break. Just 3. I think that win against Southampton has definitely given us a boost at the right time. And I do think there are points to be won in these next 3. We'll start with Denver. How many points to be won in the next 3 before we go on yet another international break?
Oh, dear. 2 away days, not going to be easy, especially how our form is at the minute. Derby's just going to be that's going to be a hell of a game. I'm not confident, I'm really not confident at the minute. Because we score these goals, I don't think we've sorted our season. I still think there's going to be issues. I can literally see maybe 2 points if we're lucky. That's saying a lot. I think 2 draws and a loss here. That's what I'm seeing.
2 draws and a loss.
Yeah.
Just look at Leicester's form. I just want to point that out. They're not flying. Really, they're just 1 win in 5. I'm questioning Leicester's credibility in this league at the moment. I think they're not good. I think they're there for the taking. Yeah. Who's next? Holmesy.
Yeah. Leicester, form-wise, as you said, 1 win and 4, 2 losses. So it could be they're not coming in on the back of a lot of confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can get a point there away from home. I think I'd be happy with a point. I'd be happy with 5 points out of this. A draw against Bristol away would be fantastic. Don't think so. But I mean, Flip, we really want. That's going to be a massive grudge match against Derby.
Yeah.
At home. See who starts of our old Rovers. But yeah, hopefully we can get 3 points there. Those are the games, if we want to stay up, but those are the games we want to win against those teams around us. So I'd be happy with 5, but I think realistically maybe 4.
Yeah. Jonty, you got anything different?
I'm not worried about the games after Derby. Looking at it, Preston's going to be a tough gig away. QPR, tough gig at home, albeit they lost at the weekend. But they've since their 7-1 thumping away at Coventry, they've been the most informed Championship team. I think Wrexham. That's not anyway. That's for a future podcast. I guess, yes, it's given us a little bit of belief, I guess, against Southampton. But, let's not get carried away. It's been a tough season today. This is very much a case of head versus heart. My head's saying 7 points, so I think we'll beat Leicester and we'll beat Derby and we'll draw away at Bristol City. That's where my heart goes. That's what I want. I think the reality is we'll probably get 4. We'll get 3. We'll win one of those games and get a draw. I just don't know which way around it'll go. I'd like to think we'll beat Derby and maybe draw at Bristol City, or maybe draw at Leicester, get beat at Bristol City. I don't know, but I think an acceptable point from that is 5. Anything less than that will be a little bit really. So yeah, let's see.
Jacob. wrap us up on this.
Well, I'm gonna try and be a bit positive, Dirk, after apparently being a miserable ghetto podcast according to Johnson.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God it's going to be a bit more joyous.
So yeah, I was kind of shocked with Denver saying 2 points. I'm gonna guess that we beat Leicester. Like I said before, with obviously we're beating Southampton. We could have beat Ipswich. There's every chance we could have conceded a late goal as we have this season, but we should have beat Ipswich. I'm going to say off the back of obviously that poor run of form that you pointed out, that lost the last 2, that we go there and do the business. The last time we did, we went there, we did. So I don't think we'll get anything from Bristol, I'll be honest. I think they're looking at a dangerous side this season. And then, yeah, I'm going to hope and pray we win that derby game, which is our 150th, because if we don't, it could get really toxic around Ewood with the circumstances of Eustace coming back with Rovers B team. So yeah, I'm going to be optimistic and hope that the win against Southampton was a catalyst and go for 6 points. But everything in my mind is suggesting otherwise. But we'll see.
Yeah, and if I think there's a lot riding on that. I know Big Val got the win this week, and again, if we don't win anything with the other 2, there is a scenario that. Appreciate that, lads, and appreciate you guys watching at home. So make sure you subscribe and smash that like. 30 likes is the ask, and of course, I'm asking you right here, right now, to do just that. Costs you nothing, freebie, gets us moving in the right direction, and put some positive spin on Blackburn Rovers. Of course, we'll be back very, very soon, but until then, we're done.